Hello everybody, welcome to another Remnant 2 and Cultural Lamb stream. Unfortunately yesterday I made the mistake again of streaming 1 minute too long. Today we're gonna have an alarming me because you can't edit longer videos in YouTube Studio, videos that are longer than 6 hours, and since it's really a pain in the ass to do it offline and almost impossible due to my connection speed, since I'm using my entire connection speed basically over hours to upload this, I would have to upload the entire night, which is basically stupid as fuck. So yeah, basically we're gonna have an alarm hopefully sounding at like 16 PM today. So yeah, I just kind of finished the area we were in for the campaign. We are currently in the final biome. Like I said, I'm going to skip it this time. So we're going to go here in adventure mode and we're going to specifically target the DLC this time around. The reason for that basically is since we didn't roll it right, I just hoped we would get it, but we didn't. So we're going to go for the Awakened King one shot. And the one true king has awakened and is on a bloody rampage that has upset the very ties of Lossom's dismal shores, facing creatures of the deep, and treacheries long buried. So basically here, this is the first DLC. It was included in the deluxe edition, so I already owned it the moment it came out, but never played it. And we're gonna play on Apocalypse. And one-shot adventures are crafted with unique content and tailored to that specific adventure. However, each one-shot can be created only once. If the same adventure is generated again, contents will be randomized. Of course, we're gonna go and play on Apocalypse. Yeah. And that should be fine. Sorry, I just had a cough. Also, sorry. Don't know why I just suddenly have a little bit of slime. Coming up. Also, we went into the sauna yesterday and it was really nice. There was snow, so we could use the snow afterwards to, you know, put it on our body and cool down everything. Unfortunately, we went a little bit late, so there weren't that many. There weren't that many. I don't even know where I need to go. There weren't that many. You say, you know, events. Sometimes in the sauna, when you're there, in Germany at least, there are events where you know there's somebody there that puts incense and stuff like that. A little bit of water with you know aroma and stuff like that on top of the well, quote unquote fireplace, and then they use some towels or something like that to create wind, and then it gets like really hot and everything. And they sometimes also play music, sometimes they don't, and that's always really nice. But since we kind of went late, there only was one of those, but otherwise it's still very relaxing and fine, but also quite expensive. So yeah, we're at the Full Known Coast. This should be the DLC. No idea why it's suddenly a bit slimy. I mean, obviously I could have caught something yesterday, since you're not alone there, but I really hope I didn't. It would be really dumb. So I'm just hopeful it's a little bit of slime that will go away when we talk. So this is the Full Known Coast, the first DLC area. And I'm not sure, but is this the area you actually see in the tutorial of the first game? I mean, it does seem a little bit like that, but it might be completely different, so no idea.
This can't be it. Can it? This is what it means. All it means to know. Oh. Hello, stranger. You know it too, don't you? Everything we dreamed didn't dare to know before.
Okay, dass du würdest auch nicht zurückkommen.
Ich weiß es nicht, aber sie haben gesagt.
Uh,
So did all of us. We lived here, born and bred and breathing.
this is Skype
We were
here.
veiled before
Not
the
Skype, you know,
unknown,
so- what do you
unwise,
call this?
unburdened. Tore
Presence
away the veil.
plate?
Now we know. We know what we couldn't possibly know.
That's rough and all, but I got better things to do.
It fell from the sky. Fell and filled our world with storms and swells and knowings. And the beasties. His beasties.
Can we
They were here
stop calling them beasties? When the woman said that, that kind of was like
sneaking and
you know,
stalking like that.
cute and everything, but when he says it, it's just like weird.
We see it all. Oh, yes. Everywhere. They hunt and hide in plain sight. You don't think you see them until you do. And once you've seen one, you see them all. Oh, but the king is killing the beasties. They must have made him mad and murderous. And once he kills all of them, then we'll be his beasties. To push and play and squish and squash. But there ain't anything else to be. We are what we are. I know me now. And to know is to know. And once you know, you can't never not know. Oh, my head is full of things. Things and things. I wish it wasn't. It's too much. Too much and so much.
Is he
that I
gonna
don't want
jump in
any
the
of it.
water?
I'd rather be empty. I know. Everyone goes and is gone eventually. Even me. So long, stranger.
No, he's not jumping down. Okay, so what I really like already is the atmosphere here. It's I really like the water, the coast, you know, the rain. Really pretty and atmospheric.
You best be on your way, outsider.
These are the enemies from Lossum, obviously. We're also in Lossum, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, it looks really nice, and obviously it's a little bit of a Dark Souls castle up there. Yeah, curious to see how the quality is of the DLC, because I didn't... I mean, it's $10 I think, so... really curious to see how much content you get out of it. Probably like normal adventure, I would assume, so... I would say decent, right? These enemies are super tanky, for whatever reason. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't like these enemies at all. Wait, why are there like poisons? Okay. Well, kind of forgot that you can fall down into the water in this game, and I talked about that yesterday, I think. Where it said probably it would be there are no invisible walls, right? And that's what I said. But the thing is, everywhere else there's a railing, but here, so I kind of didn't think about not going backwards here. So we're gonna have to kill these guys again. That's the wrong weapon. These guys are like insanely tanky. Like seriously, why are they so tanky? I mean, they have a lot of HP too. It looks really cool how the poison drops into the air. Since it does integrate normally into the campaign, I would assume the difficulty to be quite equal to the other modes. Yeah, that was a perfect dodge to take damage. I can go into the water here, I think it shouldn't matter. And you can also play the DLC if you don't own it. If you join another person's game. but and you can also unlock the rewards, but you can't use them. So it's kind of a mixed bag in that regard. But I get, of course, why they did it, right? So you can play together, they don't fracture the community, and also it's like a win-win because you're gonna see the content and you're gonna get the rewards, and you might be like, oh my god, I want them.
Insatiable hunger, pitiful justice in the cruel court of life, unwanted rebel, awash in a sea of insignificance. What do you have to lose, I ask? What could be worse than the unending pain and misery you've suffered all your days? As you are now,
Hi.
you are worth.
We could kill these people. Actually, that's interesting.
Kill them, my children!
Okay, no, we have to kill them.
Wicked blood into the sea!
Yeah, I mean, these are just trash mobs. The guy probably itself is gonna be more of an issue. Oh, this guy is an elite. I'm more worried about this guy than the other guys, to be honest. Kind of annoying that we see the HP bar of a dog at all times. Yeah, right, I don't know the moveset of this guy. It's been a long while since I didn't fight new enemies, so I'm kind of... But they do have a crit spot. It might be the head? Or it might be the... I don't know what they are, even glands or whatever on top. I think it's actually on top of the stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to not die here, just because I want the rewards out of him. It's unfortunate that he did spawn into the other enemies. I don't know. He's used to this weapon. Kinda shaky. Yeah, he's 1 HP. We've got a new mutator. I think these are all part of the DLC, even though we found them in the other world, but I'm not quite sure. These can't get out, which is fortunate for us. I think they shouldn't even have triggered here, and the guy got away as far as I can tell. Really cool location, by the way. New mutator, Dreadful. Increases range damage by 2% for every 10% of total health present as grey health, max 20% increase, reloads people with this 1% more grey. I mean, it's not great actually, and we'd never want to have grey health anyway on this difficulty, so more of a whatever. Where are they coming from? So they're all Blossom normal enemies now, but that's fine, right? I didn't expect there not to be Blossom enemies. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Just gonna skip over it quickly. What I don't like is that they actually have a lot of empty pages in these, so you have to turn the page way more often than you would expect to, but I really like the location. It's really cool. It does remind me a little bit, even though it's not in the snow, a little bit of the one place you got in the snow DLC for Remnant 2. I'm calling it the snow DLC, I don't know what it's actually called. Yeah, I like it, and we're gonna explore everything here just because we don't know where the secrets are. Because we never saw this location. I mean, there could even be a secret wall down here. There are enemies behind this, but... and a checkpoint, so I guess we're gonna wrap around and this is gonna become a shortcut. And just looking a little bit at the things here a bit more in depth here. More detail. And there is a controversy about the new Indiana Jones game being first person, and I get why, because I also think actually intuitively it would make more sense if you get Harrison Ford to actually see him, you know, while you play, and not only in cutscenes. And I think it also would fit the action style, movie style a bit better, like Uncharted or whatever. So I do think it would be better if it was in third person. But then again, it's from, I think they're called Guerrilla Games, I don't know exactly. The guys who made the Wolfenstein games. Like, the newer ones. And I think they are first-person specialists. They make amazing games, and I think it would really make sense for them to make it first-person instead of third-person. So I get that perspective, right? It's like they're going to make an amazing first-person game, but I do get why people think third-person might be better. But I think first-person does make sense with the studio, and it could still be cool, right? It could be a really cool game, because I didn't know I was going to be excited for it, because, you know, I like Indiana Jones, but I don't have any, you know, deep feelings for it or anything, or too nostalgic feelings, even though I saw it as a kid. I just like it, right? My father likes it and whatever. But it's more like... It's more about, you know, the studio, since I really like the newer Wolfenstein games. But should we go up here or down? I don't really know. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play it if it's a good game, because, you know, it's gonna have a lot of fun mechanics, stuff like that. The whip's gonna be really fun to use, and, you know, if it's a high production video game with a cool storytelling, whatever. I mean, I don't even know if the story has to be good, it just has to be good gameplay for me personally, but... Okay, so this was a dead end, but we did get a chest. Oh, and we can also go here. I mean, as always, you can drop down and die, I guess, immediately, and since we're pretty quick here, it might happen rather unexpectedly. Yeah, the additional movement speed makes the game way more fun, in my opinion. Just way more dynamic, and of course it's also very strong in combat, so like a win-win. Okay, so it's always stormy, and the drawing pictures that get lower and lower resolution, so they must be 3D printing, not 3D, they must have printed this or something. Or maybe it's an early form of pixel art or something like that. Yeah, we're using the AK. I mean, it's not the, you know, the most... I mean, it's a very cool weapon, right? It's one we used a lot, and the reason we're using it basically is because it just out DPSs the other guns by a lot. Not the other guns, right? The shotguns. I still think the shotguns are viable, and you can easily play the game with them, and they also have advantages in certain situations. I mean, even in many, I would say, right? But just the fact that you can use the eye here, I mean, the eye is just so good. The eye is basically the main reason why I want to stick to an assault rifle, and also the reason why I'm not using other ones. Just because you're getting fucked by the tornado. Yeah, we can go into the tornado now because we have the handler's damage reduction perk active. So wait, why did he even spawn there? No idea. Yeah, we're gonna try to find some secrets because I'm sure there are a few. Yeah, here for example, obviously a weapon that just one-shots her would be more efficient. And actually I think this build is more against, you know, it's great against bosses. But I'm also thinking about playing this build with a shotgun, but the thing is you can't get the revive and have an efficient shotgun build, so... Wait, now I'm kind of confused because we didn't get the... We didn't get all of this, so this is where we need to go, so I'm not gonna go there yet. Can just run through if there should be a lot of enemies spawning in the future. Okay, we're just... Oh, we didn't take damage, that's kind of fortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside again, and we're gonna go to the optional area first. Yeah, actually when I think, now that I think about it, it might actually not be the smartest thing ever, but...
At least that's over.
We still have 11 minutes. That was really close to me dying, because I almost pressed the jump button just for fun. And that would have been probably the end. Yeah, let's just go inside here. This should be a dead end. I wonder how randomized this area is going to be. I mean, we can do it multiple times, but because the thing is, I mean, we could also reroll the campaign and hope we get it. I think we had all the major permutations of yeah, I think we had all the major permutations of the main world, so I don't even know where to look for new stuff anymore. So I'm kind of at a loss for unlocking new classes. So I don't know. So we're getting new DLC items here. Okay, interesting. I don't know how that exactly works. It would probably synergize well with a class that gets bulwark stats. Yeah, going for the weak spots obviously is way better, but since they have so much head bobbing when you shoot them, it can be really annoying to keep it on them. So that's why I think that shotguns actually might be really, really good here. But then again, they suck against smaller enemies, so...
Come on.
Pretty good up there. I mean, is this just the generic sewer level we already saw before? It does seem like it. Wouldn't be terrible. I'm just gonna do it because it's within the DLC, but I think it's actually the sewer we already did even in our last run on Apocalypse. So, oh yeah, and we need the the light here. I mean, the layout definitely is very samey, so it might actually be the same. No idea. Okay, so but there are other enemies inside. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. These guys are quite tanky, so... Wow, they can even outrun the tornado. Yeah, since we hardly have any friendly fire, the tornado is still pretty good in my opinion. I'm gonna go up there, just to see what's there. We don't have as much reversal speed anymore, but... No, it is what it is. I can't really spend more points. And this, in my opinion, is really unfortunate, right? Why would that be capped? Why can't I just have more traversal speed? It's not something really significant, it's just like quality of life, and you're never going to choose quality of life over something that has actual benefits. Well, at least I wouldn't. Yeah, we're just playing with the Uzi here because why not, right? We also go for the shotgun, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like there is a slight balancing issue, I guess, with the weapons that makes certain things be a bit more interesting. Just as a result of the combinations that are possible. And also the handling step we have is very, very high, so we can actually shoot these guns without any accuracy penalty almost. Yeah, they don't drop a lot of ammo here, probably because we are not killing them with weak spots. Oh, this one is also new, I think. I mean, she's gonna get to us at some point, so... And I also like the Uzi because it does waste a lot of ammo, which is good because then we can pick it up to get the additional bonus damage. Like the 20% ranged bonus damage. Wait, is it already maxed out? I didn't think about that. No. That's actually quite interesting, the ammo pickup part. We should max it. I don't even know why I didn't max it yet. Because I wasn't sure if I'm going to use it, maybe. Really? Oh, that did a lot of damage. Just going to fall back a bit here. Okay, we have 6 minutes. Yeah, dropping down there wasn't on purpose. So. Yeah, but I think the eye basically, especially against enemies you can't weak spot hit, is so good. Right now, consistently hit on their weak spots. I don't know where it is actually, because I thought I knew it was on the back, but now it doesn't seem to be on the back. The eye is just insane. Just the way it applies damage is so good. I guess we can shoot it to save some time, but I don't think that's very efficient when it comes to ammo. I'm just gonna shoot that because there might be a secret wall behind. But since it's a biome we know with new enemies inside, which is nice, right? That you can actually get new permutations of the same biome. But yeah, there is a weak spot on top of it. And I wonder if they also drop the poison when you melee them.
What's that smell?
Okay, we're gonna rest here. I think we explored everything there. I mean, it might be a new permutation of the version here, so. Yeah, why did I do that again? I don't know. Just thinking about other things, I guess. Wait, this one should be close to, right? Yeah, okay, now we did it twice, but you know, better twice than once and miss it. Interesting, so this does seem like a little bit different. I wonder where the weak spot is, since we are really not hitting it at all most of the time. I really don't know. Maybe it is when they do a certain attack, they explode it. That's the only thing I can think about. But they have a lot of HP, so I'm kind of glad we stuck with the AR. Because I don't even know if we could one-shot these guys, to be honest. I actually never tried the shotgun with this build. I'm just thinking about it for a moment. No, it doesn't actually make sense. I just thought about it for a moment and was like, nah, it doesn't make sense. The other thing gives you 50% damage bonus, faster rate of fire, blah blah blah. So I think we're just gonna stick with the full auto weapons here. Oh, this is very vertical. Cool. I actually think I never saw this layout, so it must be new, or probably it's new. So, do we want to go down? Yeah, that's the part I don't know actually. Okay, I didn't actually pay attention. Wait, he's blue. Interesting. That was a huge whiff. And blue seems to have resistance to different types of damage. I wonder where the weak spot... He must have a weak spot, right? Maybe it's his head. Maybe. I never try to shoot it. Okay, I can't see shit inside here. I don't know, man. This guy is super tanky, which will be great when we use the eye, but...
Glad that's over.
Yeah, we can go down there. Just gonna stay up here for now, and since there seems to be an entire layer below this. They're quite cheeky. The problem with not hitting their weak spots, in my opinion, is that we do significantly less damage. I think they must do a certain attack or something for it to work. Yeah, fuck these small guys. A really complex layout too. I really appreciate. I still think they should have done. I mean, maybe not. Maybe they should. No, they shouldn't have done the bigger radius for the vertical exploration. I think actually not having that is pretty cool. Yeah, and I also don't mind reused assets as much in a procedurally generated environment. Because, you know, it just kind of, you know, it's kind of the name of the game. So even if they took these from the main game, this environment basically is a lot like the sewer environment from the main game. I think that's fine, right? That in my opinion is completely a non-issue. Just because, you know, it does take work to... I'm an idiot.
Hey.
And this always costs another heal, so... Okay, we're gonna die here. Okay. I wasn't sure if we should drop down. We should have dropped down. They're pretty quick and they already were attacking. Okay, so we're here now. We could... Well, we can't go anywhere actually. Wait, this was a checkpoint. Okay, and we died here. Yeah, since this is so vertical, it's actually quite hard to tell where you already were or... No, we're not. Yeah, I'm gonna use the eye always against these guys, just because they have so much HP and they don't have weak spots. At least I can't hit them always. So. Yeah, the eye is just gonna save us a lot of ammo and time here. I wonder how much damage these things would do. It's kind of annoying how slow they drop though. Not gonna lie. I mean, they're supposed to be spores, I guess, so... Yeah, and by the way, today I didn't play the finals at all, because, you know, I'm gonna play with a friend again, I guess, quite recently. Maybe I'm gonna play it a little bit later, but I just felt more like playing Remnant 2. Yeah, so we're gonna try to get him into the fire the tornado here, but it doesn't seem to work that well. I mean, he does have an insane amount of HP. Oh, that's crazy. And, oh, that's bad. It doesn't have an insane amount of HP, even though he has great HP, so... Yeah, we're still not gonna drop down, just because I think it's a good idea to... I mean, you know, after the Ankh, we have a period of time where we do double damage, and I think during bosses that might actually be something that happens a bit. But I think the uptime is quite low, so I'm considering changing the amulet, to be honest. Because if you think about it, you can do the math easily, right? You can look at it. It gives you a 15-second, 15% damage bonus. You have 10 flasks, so it's 150 seconds, which is a bit more than 2 minutes. Of 15% damage, and that's not as good as I thought, I think. For example, this one, it gives you 20% damage for a status effect, which I think the eye doesn't count as, but the dog's bleeding counts as. Yeah, so I think we can actually... We can actually go for something different, so... I mean, this is actually quite good, but not as good, obviously. Acid and corrosive damage is also nice if we use a different build. This is like terrible. Yeah, all these things are kind of... Yeah, the thing is... Dealing damage refreshes the timer, but 10 seconds is really short. Range damage life steals with 30%. Here, for example, range damage is increased by 20%, but that doesn't include all damage, so it's still really good at the moment. Yeah, all these things so far not better, unfortunately. I mean, also this one's gonna last a bit. I mean, Actually, this is really good. This is really good for lower difficulties when you're tanking whatever. Yeah, this isn't bad, but I don't want to take damage, right? So, that's terrible too. But there are some, I mean, they're not terrible. I'm saying terrible, but they're okay, right? Yeah, this is not bad, actually. So, 5. This is actually really good. This might give you a lot of heals, but we want damage, right? So... This one is quite interesting, to be honest, because we're going to lose a lot of HP every hit, so... I'm just trying to figure... We don't have that many. We do have a lot. Yeah, that could be great, but yeah, this is not bad because we actually have bleeding on the dogs, so this could be nice. Then again, I'm just gonna remember this one. Then we also have the status effect thing, because we do have burn. Also. Where was that? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's really hard here. It would be 20% on these guys, but it's... I mean, this is just flat out 50% and double, so it is not better. This one could actually be comparable. In a way, but it also has a condition which is not that great. So maybe that's why I didn't never change it, because there's not a lot of comparable stuff to it. Yeah, that should just be basically an option. The game shouldn't be an item. Yo, that's interesting. That's really interesting, but we don't really do elemental damage, so we would need to swap the weapons with it. Skill damage. I mean, that's terrible. It's just fucking terrible. I mean, this is also interesting, but then again, it's just range damage. Yeah, so I know why we didn't swap it. Yeah, I'm not going to be under 30% HP. I'm not going to stay there, at least. I mean, reload speed could be really good for shotguns or whatever, but even then, 15%. No, actually, we're not going to swap it. We're not going to swap it, because the 15% damage is just, like, too good. It doesn't matter even if we double it. It's just like, it's just good. Yeah, which is really weird, right? Because you would expect it to not be that good. Because it doubles the bonus for a period of time, but the flat bonus is just better than anything we have currently, so... Yeah, kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I would have liked to not have this on at all times, but it's just all damage 15% and 30% under conditions. So it also should increase mod damage, right? So it also does makes her eye better, and I don't have any ammo. Yeah, I just think it's not worth changing it at all. I still think the reload animation on this one is kind of silly. You lift it up for 10 minutes and then you just stick it in instantly. For sure they could do a better job with some reload animations in the game. I mean, yes, you have to make them so you can see them from third person, but still I think you could do a better job with that. Yoshi's like kind of crazy. I don't know if he has ranged. Doesn't get affected at all by this, which is kind of weird. That was a huge mistake. Wait, we die for that? Really? Oh my god. Okay, so I didn't expect to die, to be honest. I thought we're just gonna take a lot of fall damage. The reason why I called it a mistake was because we had to go back up. I didn't know the way, but okay. Yeah, we're not playing perfectly here, obviously. Still thinking about the status effect thing, but just look at it, right? Our dog is not doing anything again, so every single time he doesn't attack an enemy, we would be dealing way less damage, and it's not that much more. See, for example, this guy also doesn't really... I mean, it does seem to be a status effect when we have the eye on them, though. Yeah, so maybe it's not that bad, actually. Yeah, so I think actually going for the status effect one might be... But the other one was only for bleeding, right? So this is 20% for status effects, and... Yeah, but it's all... But it is also all damage, so I'm just thinking about it. But since it really requires you to apply them, and you... Nah, I don't think it's worth it, actually. It's never gonna hit 30% either, so... I think I'm fine with the relic we currently have. My main problem is that I don't really know where to go from here.
Come on.
Yeah, the tornado is really good against this guy, but it's just kind of hard to hit it. Okay, what is that even? I'm kind of stupid. Even though I see them with wallhack, I can ignore their presence. I mean, they might actually have nerfed how fast the eye charges, but that just might be my imagination. So I don't remember where exactly we died. And I also can't see it on the map for whatever reason. Might just be missing it, but I think this is the way we need to go if you want to go to the same spot we died at. We still have the entire lower area to explore too. I think I'm like, actually, why am I not paying attention to that? It's like so obvious that it's gonna happen. No way, we just did that. We didn't die for it, so it seems to be scripted because this. Maybe it's not, but it does seem like this was as high as the other part, so... I think we had iframes while jumping there. Yeah, I think I wasted the eye a little bit here. It's really crazy that we streamed for 6 hours. It didn't feel like it, right? It felt like maybe 3 or 4 hours at max, but it was 6 hours, so... Yeah, okay, the area makes this enemy way more annoying than actually the enemy itself, so... It's the fact that you can dodge in whatever way you want here. Yeah, otherwise it's a really easy enemy. And we're almost done exploring the upper areas too. Yeah, but if you have a weapon that always applies a status effect, obviously the 20% bonus is going to be better. I'm still considering the bleeding effect, but as you can tell, the dog's kind of... I don't want to say dog shit. Wait. Does shooting their spores enable the weak spot in a way? Or is it just because they actually, when they attack, they expose it? But it might actually... I actually was not paying any attention to what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I had the feeling that today was gonna be such a day. Doesn't actually come as a surprise to me. Yeah, like I said, today is actually a very scuffed day. Maybe the suck of the tornado enabled only later. It's really annoying actually that they can get through it this easily. If there's another one. Yeah, I have to be more careful about where I go because I'm really not paying attention to my movement at all, so I'm just walking wherever I please. These guys here are kind of annoying. Yeah. What did I die to? Or maybe he still lived, I don't know.
Gonna feel that later. Okay. This isn't looking good.
Still curious where the weak spot really is and how to access it. Because it wouldn't be too bad to have it. Yeah, it might actually have something to do with the spores, and if you shoot them, maybe we're shooting them by accident the moment they're creating them. And then they get the weak spot exposed, whatever. Okay, but the good thing is we're not dying far into the dungeon, so... kind of quick to get there. And since the loadouts also save every perk and everything, just swapping to another loadout to buff the alchemist or something like that might actually be still a really good idea. I'm just gonna go this way. Wait, does it actually have to do with light maybe? But no, it doesn't. We have it enabled at all times, so that can't be it. It seems to be a default spawn for this area. Yeah, see, as soon as we have the eye ready and ammo for this gun, we can completely melt her. Okay, this time let's just not just drop down, right? Just play a little bit safer. I mean, you know, it's third person, what can you do? Your character isn't where your viewpoint is, so you're gonna get hit by things you can't see. That's my main criticism of abusing that in Souls games too, is that you're actually abusing the fact that it's not first person by making sideways surprise attacks on the player. in my opinion, that's really, really cheap. Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time beating this guy if we have to reload so much. Wait, we just knocked him down and created a weak spot? Okay, that's super interesting. And maybe the dog knocked us down. I don't think so, but... Wait, why are you not dropping down? Why is my reload taking forever? Yeah, kind of curious to see where this leads. I'm just gonna go back here in a loop. I actually don't know where this is. I guess it's gonna go to the door, right? Everything else doesn't really make sense. Yeah, the only reason why these guys are kind of annoying is because they have a lot of HP. Everything else about them is kind of not that crazy. Okay, now we actually unlocked a shortcut, which is nice. So should we die and get back faster, but we still have the entire lower floor to explore. Yeah, I mean, it's a sewer level, right? Is it my favorite video game level ever? I mean, I don't hate them, right? There are people... I think if you hate sewer levels, you're gonna have a bad time in video games for whatever reason. Devs... I mean, you know, it's part of a lot of... I mean, every location, basically, that has living things in it, usually these days has a sewer level, and also had for a long time. I think it's not that, you know, weird. I'm just trying to figure out, how did we actually get him on the ground? Yeah, what did we do to actually get him into his weak state. I really don't know. Did we go here yet? We didn't. I don't even know how we got up there, to be honest. But yeah, we can drop down there. It's like the classic Souls well. Like, this costs so much ammo. Do they have more HP than the ones in the other sewer? Or is it just basically because they don't have a weak spot? Yeah, so we have to drop down here. I mean, this is like the easy version of the Souls game. But dropping down here is going to be quite annoying because I actually don't know. Should we climb this? We can't climb it, so... We did take damage, which is kind of not that great. But one thing that is noteworthy is that this area doesn't feature any... doesn't feature any spawns. Like, there's no spawn event going on. It is like the first area, I guess, in the game where there are no active spawns, as far as I can remember, because usually they have, you know, the spawning sound going on at all times, and I never had an area, I think, where that didn't happen. Can't remember actually if the last area had it. I think it did, but... Okay, so here there is a gate. And... right, we can open it. So now we are at on the lower level here. There seems to be an NPC also over there. Yeah, let's explore here. I think this is basically a dead end anyway. There is a flag. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Here they come.
Yeah, why is there a flag over there on the... right? Like, this flag here is kind of really weird. No, it's not dog. It's just a flag. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that was a big whiff on my part. I shouldn't have attacked him. We don't have ammo, we don't have healing. I kind of thought it was going to be a boss fight, but... well, you know, we still have the opportunity to get back ammo here, so... I still think it reloads really slowly, the Uzi, so... So now we did crit. I still don't know what's going on here. Walks out of it like it's nothing. What the fuck, didn't see him. Do we need a lot of ammo here? We're fucked. Oh shit, I lost my gray health.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're actually finding ammo a little bit. I think it wouldn't be too bad to go for... I don't think it would be too bad to actually use ammunition crate here. We don't have a lot of healing. I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, but... Does he have a weak spot? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, he's gonna spawn ads, you know, that's the way the boss is gonna work here, so... just gonna have to fall back a bit. I don't think it's too bad that we're doing the boss right now. I think it's actually quite okay. But I think our build is a bit weak spot dependent, and these enemies don't have them, so... kind of unfortunate. The only problem I actually have is that we don't have a lot of HP left, and the dog is kind of... the dog's kind of done, really? Yeah. That's risky as fuck. Didn't get the rest. Oh, that was unfortunate as fuck. No, it was greedy too. I thought they were trapped in the fire. But we do have one shortcut at least. We don't have the shortcut to go below, so we should probably have unlocked that one first. Now we have to go all the way up and then back down. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, how would the shotgun fare against these guys? Just out of curiosity, right? We have the shotgun build available with a single click, so let's just use it. I'm not in combat game. I mean, maybe I am, but... okay, so you can swap mid-combat, which makes perfect sense, right? Yeah, I'm just curious, would the shotgun build actually feel better here? I'm not in combat. Bro. Oh no, is this area actually bugged? Oh no, it worked. Is this the one we need? No, that's stone skin. So this one's correct loadout. Yeah, I'm kind of not sure about it because it might not be bad. Nothing to do with the build. just writing that back. I'm just curious, is it gonna hold up well or not?
All right.
I mean, we need 3 shots for them. Like, that's way too much. I know that's actually terrible. I thought maybe if we can one-shot them, I don't know where I thought we could. It would be nice, but since we can't one-shot them, there is no way this is actually better. Yeah, this is actually way worse. Yeah, they just are a bit tanky compared to the average enemy in the game. Oh, we didn't save the build. Go save the build. Yeah, we should have saved this build because I think this is actually better. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. Yeah, just the fact that nah, it's so much better. It's just better. Getting hit here immediately sucks, obviously, but yeah, just, you know, traversal speed, if we could max it without actually having to sacrifice anything important. I mean, I really hope we're gonna find out how to make these guys... Wait, where did we have to go? Yeah. It's nass hier. Wieso nimmt sie deinen Adapter? Ah? War auf jeden Fall nicht eine gute Idee. War auf jeden Fall nicht eine gute Idee. Aber er kann... Aber der andere könnte schon kaputt gehen, also... Könnte, ja.
I've got enough of that.
Also vor allem, weil der wahrscheinlich noch nicht trocken ist, wenn er drin irgendwo was reingesippt ist oder so. Den hätten wir wahrscheinlich den ganzen Tag trocknen lassen müssen. So the thing is, as you might be able to tell, is that I don't remember where we need to go. I think we just found it, but we should definitely not go for the boss first. Dog, please tell me you're going to TP next to me. Oh my god, brilliant. I kinda hate this guy, to be honest. He's so tanky. I don't have the tornado ready. Whoa, he went for me? I didn't even see that he was gonna attack me, to be honest. Wait, what the fuck is hitting me? What? Is there spores? Maybe they're melee. No, never mind. I thought maybe their weakness is melee or anything, but nope. Okay, so we're playing terribly, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna unlock a new shortcut until we before we fight the boss this time, because we're not gonna go full Pepega mode. I mean, dropping down here is basically irrelevant almost because they made it in such a fashion that it's not a challenge. The real challenge is not dying instantly going down here. I really wish I would know why we can weak spot hit them sometimes we can't. Would save so much time and ammo knowing the mechanics of this guy. I mean, while we have the eye active, it doesn't really matter too much, but I think this is the way we need to go if we want to. So how long does it last, actually? 30 seconds. I mean, not super long, but not too bad either. Yeah, these guys definitely have a lot of HP. I like the one damage ticks here. There's an NPC in here.
Voices, they hurt.
Okay, don't care too much. Let me... can I stop talking to you? There's an enemy.
Oh, we're on an island, surrounded by the blackness. Never meant to venture to distant shores. The voices? Well, whispers really. I can't make out what they're saying. Just quiet enough not to understand them. Loud enough that I can't ignore them. You're not like us. You're not from here. No matter. The decay. It spreads from the king himself. Like a shadow ever grown as the sun sets. He must be stopped. But that's what he wants.
You know, they just recently found the galaxy ring, where the galaxies are super close in ring forms, formation. I mean, super close from, you know, galactical measurements, you know, orders of magnitude basically. And the thing is that's funny is if you live there, actually you might have access to way more planets via, you know, interstellar travel than we have, because we're quite kind of far away from everything. So it might be a hotspot for potential, you know, huge civilizations and stuff like that in the future if they should have developed there. They could have a lot of more potential for development than us. Even though it also offers a lot of risk, obviously, because the galaxies might, you know, fall into each other and collapse. So
There's a darkness inside me, trying to get out. It's too late for me. Too late.
okay.
The shadow.
What?
It's begun. It can't be stopped.
Yeah, so she's just, I don't know what her deal is actually. Yeah, I kind of dislike how much HP the enemies have here. It's basically also because I don't know I know their weak spots probably, but I still think they have a bit too much HP to be fun to fight against. Just, you know, a little bit too much, like maybe, yeah, I don't even know how much too much, but the problem is if you had infinite ammo it would be kind of fine, but since you have finite ammo and the game's balanced around that, kind of weird to see enemies which just eat up your entire magazine. And I might just be not playing it correctly, right? There might be a strategy against these guys which I'm not seeing yet. Yeah, the only reason they're kind of more difficult than the average enemy is their HP pool. Everything else about them is kind of, you know, not that special. And they also don't drop an insane amount of ammo, right? We're already out of ammo again, and... yeah, I really don't know. How do you trigger their weak spot? Yeah, we don't even need this scrap and like looking around. Wait, this is gonna be another shortcut, right? But do we explore everything? Did we explore everything else? No we didn't. So there still is this area over here, and now I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get back to it, so I'm gonna go and drop down over here quickly. I mean, as quickly as we can. Wait, this is the ladder. Wait. Wait, how could we even get over there? Oh, by going up there and going left? Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? As soon as they have too much HP, my brain's like, yeah, I don't want to fight them. It's just boring, right?
Here they come.
Annoying in a way. Here they come. I don't know who she's talking about. Yeah, I want to drop down here at some point. Obviously not that way. Did we get knocked down by the ability, or did we just walk down? I don't even know. Is it my favorite area in the game? No. It's probably one of the most... I mean, it's not a bad area. No, it's not like terrible or anything. It's just like a bit annoying compared to the average area in the game. I mean, the complex layout making you... I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not awful or anything. It's just a bit too... The enemies are just a bit too tanky. That's everything. It's less an FPS here than it's actually like... I don't even know what I would call it, right? A bullet spongy game. And that's something I actually praise about the game a lot, is that it's actually not that bullet spongy. Usually. So, of course I'm gonna... Wait, this is not the way we need to go, right? No, never mind, it is. Of course I'm gonna call it out for being bullet spongy if it is. I'm trying to find out if there is like maybe a weak spot in their hands. Oh, these do a lot of damage the first time we got hit by it, so... I kinda expected it to poison us though. Okay, now we have to go all the way over here. And all the enemies are back, obviously, too, so... Yeah, I mean, everything... I mean, the LAs here, right, I don't mind them being tanky, that's kind of normal. Especially the game abusing all line of sight here is so fucking annoying. Yeah, I think just going for that is fine too. I don't even know when they spawned, to be honest. I don't know, man. Out of the the hitboxes of these things are kind of... I mean, they're kind of okay, but... Wait, they can't climb ladders. I'm gonna make this way easier. Wait, do I even have to go there? Yeah, I wanted to drop down here, but I don't think that's the way to go. I think actually dropping down here is better. Only I knew how to counter them. I mean, they're glowing, right? No, I paid too much attention. I mean, they're both glowing. I think that's just because of the darkness. Maybe it is? Maybe we shouldn't be using light against them. I never thought about that. Maybe the reason we can't weak spot hit them is because of flashlight? There's nothing to do with that, and it kind of makes sense because why would it? Yeah, I actually don't know, man. I really don't know what their deal is. I'm sure some people will complain about the darkness because they forgot about the flashlight. Oh my god, we're actually going all the way back to the start because we didn't drop down there before.
Come on.
Yeah, I actually don't know if you want to keep this weapon or go for the shotgun instead. It doesn't seem to do... I mean, they just have a lot of HP, right? My head's always... They shouldn't be taking this much this little damage, but... Wait, there's another one of those? Really? Wait, what happens if I destroy this one? I mean, are we ready for a boss fight? I mean, not really. That was super lame. I didn't see him because of the rag from the the ceiling hiding him from my sight, and I didn't even know he was there. There a faster way down there, to be honest. It's kind of... It kind of feels weird to have to go all the way there, but sure, we could go this way. Yeah, this way should be just as viable. I mean, it's our favorite way, right? Yeah, you know, that's why I say don't over... Why did we crit him again? Only we knew how the weak spots work in these guys. Only we knew. It might be just completely inaccessible anyway, so it just might be for a very short period of time while there's charging or whatever. Do we have to go down here? I don't think so. We need to go down the other way. I really hate that. That's really so cheap. Just putting them out of your field of vision, and I mean, you could get used to it by learning it, but I don't even want to learn it, right? It's not like a mechanic I'm hyped to interface with, so... Yeah, and also the way, I think this is by far, I'm gonna say, this is the worst level I've played so far in Remnant 2. Because there are a lot of things which are just kind of cheesy to, yeah, that are just kind of cheesy compared to usual Remnant 2 gameplay. It just feels like they really wanted to be a bit more edgy this time around. Wait, what? I need, oh, the spores. Yeah, I think this is... It's not terrible in any way, but it's kind of suboptimally designed. Yeah, there are a lot of deaths which feel more like the game being like, haha, didn't see that one coming. And I'm like, yeah, literally didn't, because perspective didn't lend itself to it. Where's the guy that killed us? Before we start this... I really want to know where he is. Yeah, this seems like a combat arena too, so... Do we even get out of here? So we could go all the way back up here like this. And then we're back here. We didn't even need to drop down. Okay, I mean, we're gonna try it. I assume this is just as annoying as the other one. We're gonna have to cleanse two of them. The only reason why this is, by the way, annoying, and I'm using the word on purpose here, because of the enemies, right? The only reason this is even a thing, right, is it's because of how much HP they have and how little damage we do. Okay, that was fucking stupid. You do tend to get more annoying the more you have to kill at one spot, so... Yeah, the eye is carrying us so hard here. Yeah, we're already out of ammo. But I can't pause here, I have something on my mouse pad. And I don't think the spores actually drop ammo either, so... I don't even know which weapon we want to use against this guy. He has so much HP. That's like so dumb. Like seriously, what the fuck? The only good thing about this is actually that we're gonna be able to get the eye back up. I think we should actually use the... Yeah, getting the eye back up is really important so we can actually kill these guys efficiently. Okay, actually these ones are way more... I don't know why we're not reloading again. Yeah, I think the big enemy here is not as dangerous as the smaller ones because she doesn't have the insane gap closes they have. But she gets sucked in so hard. I think the sucking doesn't start immediately, it just takes a little bit to get going. Hello, are you gonna shoot? Oh wait, the weapon's empty. I think there should be a clearer indicator that your weapon's empty. It should be like a really, really audible clicking sound or something like that. It just feels really bad to have a weapon be empty and not really know what the fuck's going on. But at least we have a lot of time in between these fights to really regenerate your things. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it, man. Fuck it. It's gonna be way too annoying to do this again. Yeah, they can just dash out of anything, right? It's just like they don't even give a shit. Yeah, how did we crit him? Maybe we're not shooting the crit spot? Was really? Yeah, maybe we're not shooting it. Maybe it's just... I don't know, man. Dog's also obfuscating a lot of the hitbox. Full ammo. Oh, that's terrible. The altar should be done pretty soon. Okay, but there are two of it, so yeah, the ammo situation here is not optimal, so we really need the box. Without the box, we would have gotten very melee dependent. So Scythe Blade, okay. Okay, reunited with its missing piece. I really wonder whether that's gonna be right. Big secret. How do we get back from here? Yeah, unfortunately they really went the more HP route for these enemies. Instantly making this a bit less Gesundheit. Less interesting in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of dislike it, right? I dislike games just trying to artificially make things harder, and I think increasing the HP is like, I mean, everything's artificial, right? It just feels cheap to just say, oh, okay, these enemies are gonna have double the HP pool of other enemies you're usually fighting, because fuck you. I mean, obviously, if they had 10x the HP, we wouldn't even have enough ammo to kill anything, so it would feel terrible to fight anything in the game. I think the only reason why in God of War, for example, people didn't go completely mad at it, about it, or aren't that mad about it, is because you don't have ammo. You can just spam endlessly. But that's not the case in this game, and I mean, obviously they don't have as much HP, right? It's not that it's like crazy much HP, but it's just like a little bit more HP, and that little amount just makes it way more annoying. Wait, we don't need to go there. We need to go here. Oh, well, whatever. A little bit less ammo. It is what it is. I mean, they're gonna climb up here, which is kind of hilarious that they can do that. You can shoot down at a 90-degree angle, which is kind of fucking stupid. And you also can shoot up at a 90-degree angle, which is also kind of fucking stupid. So I don't really know why they went for that. It doesn't make any logical sense, and also from a gameplay perspective it's suboptimal because you might have enemies flying above you or below you. It doesn't happen that often, so it's not a big you know, a big issue, but nonetheless it is an issue. So. I don't know, man, where is your fucking weak spot? I wonder if we should just shotgun him a bit more to find it. Yeah, these enemies are not fun to fight against. There was something in the water. But seriously, they're not fun to fight against. And I think that's the most important thing. You want to have fun enemies, right? And that's something the game does amazingly well, usually. So it really stands out that these enemies are not fun compared to the other ones, which are fun. So kind of not that great. Yeah, by far the worst area in the game so far. Yeah, great dude. Yeah, I don't know how this shit's gonna work. I actually don't know. Yeah, and also that they didn't fix the double ammo spawns is kind of super weird, in my opinion. That you would expect them to have fixed in a short amount of time, so... Yeah, everything here just has no weak spots and a lot of HP. I think it's actually more than no weak spots than the HP. And I mean, they do have one, but I don't know how to access it, so... It just kind of feels like they're artificially making it harder here. Yeah, I don't even know why I did that. That was dumb as fuck. We should have kept that for the enemies. They are actually the only thing that's good. I mean, this is actually really easy, right? It's not a difficult fight. The only reason why it's annoying is because you have a lot of... They have a lot of HP and you don't have an infinite amount of ammo. Yeah, like, literally the only reason, right, why it's annoying. I don't even know if I want to use the fire on her. Yeah, so we're not in a hurry here. I think it doesn't spawn based on time, but just based on the HP. But just look at how little HP, how little ammo we have left here. Right, this is just fucking stupid. Yeah, so I'm just emptying the guns because I know I'm gonna have to use this one anyway, so I'm just using it right away. I could have done without it, to be honest, but... Yeah, I think this tornado is kind of good. Can't even see the enemies. Yeah, the ammo consumption is kind of crazy, and the only reason why this is kind of more easier than it should be, because of the dog, right? The dog does take a lot of aggro from us, so... There's another one? I didn't see him. Shit, that's bad. Okay, there is still a fuck ton of enemies left. Oh no, he fucking ran over us. Okay, there are a lot more enemies than expected. I thought this was there were no more enemies, so it just chilled. Okay, not difficult still. I think it's just more along the lines of being annoying. Just every single enemy we fight is just like, I can't even see him because my eye is blocking my full vision. Great. Why did we... I don't even know, man. I just don't like this part. I'm gonna admit it. That's really unfortunate. It's just not fun to fight. Yeah, I don't know. And it's nothing I'm gonna come back to and be like, yeah, I was so wrong. It's the best part of the game. No, it's just like... No, it's just not fun. Compared to the rest of the game. It's still okay, right? It's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna get through it, but it's not like, oh yeah, cool, so I'm gonna be so happy to see this ever again. This is an area I'm never gonna do again if I see it. There's no way I'm gonna ever care about this. Maybe their head is the respawn? I don't think it is, so... Okay, man, we're not even at the boss, we're already out of ammo. Like... Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe they're super... I don't, they're not weak against melee, I guess, but maybe we can save some ammo by meleeing them or something, but... Okay, so... Here we go again. But there's still an enemy there? No fucking way is that annoying. Okay, next attempt. Yeah, we don't even need to do much here. I think the best thing we can do is actually put a tornado here, because a lot of them are going to spawn from that side. And it might just be higher copium. I like how you can jump there for no fucking reason. Oh right, I didn't see the fucking thing flying there. Really, without the eye, this would be like the most annoying shit ever, and it still is, kind of. So I hate this so much. Like seriously, this is so painful. Like legitimately, it's just like we don't even have the eye or anything ready for her because we need it for the trash mobs. Yeah, you can tell I'm not really concentrating anymore because like whatever. We're almost out on this one too.
Damn it!
Dog is dead. We did get a little bit of ammo at least.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, klar. Fun, right? What an engaging gameplay experience. I mean, we could use the abilities on this. Actually, it would save us some ammo. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea who designed this, to be honest. It feels like somebody just... We're gonna make Remnant 3, you guys do the DLC situation. And that's not even to be mean to the people who made it, right? It's just like, can I fucking change my weapons? Wait, no, we shot it right into the enemy. Wait, we don't have heals. Oh my god, we don't have heals, we don't have ammo. This is torture, man. Yeah, we might get downed here in a moment. And our dog is dead too, so... Can I actually res him? Thank you.
I owe you one.
We wasted all of our eye basically for nothing here. I didn't even know the eye has AoE either. IOE? Okay, we did it, but fuck this. No, never mind. There are more enemies. Jesus Christ! Like this is how you make it. I think this is a perfect example how to make a fun game not fun, right? This is like the prime example of what I hate in video games. Like just add a bunch of fucking HP to everything, and fuck the player. I mean, the dog could actually potentially die here.
Gonna feel that later.
Yeah, this is just like anti-fun deluxe. Yeah, and jumping here also feels kind of annoying as fuck, and I need to do something, so I think fucking just go die. Thank you.
Come on.
Okay, here we're gonna fill up. I mean, at least they let you fill up things, right? That's the only thing I think is kind of PogChamp. It's the fact you can fill up your abilities before the next wave. But at the same time, you're also wasting your entire ammo, so... Yeah, but at least there's only one more spawn as far as I can tell. It's like a... Right, it's like a loading screen almost, the bar above him, because it's not engaging at all. Yeah, I wish I could... Wait, they're all aggro to my dog? Aggro to my dog? Why are you all aggro to him? Yeah, I'm not gonna complain because it's actually really good for us, but... So this time around, for whatever reason, my eye could charge while the other one was still active, so we can have two of them. And I think that might be a bug they actually tried to fix, but didn't fix completely. Or it might be intended and it's a bug that it doesn't happen. I actually have no idea. Hey, we did it? Yeah, that was just kind of... It felt like pure luck, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in here, I don't care. If he does spawn something new, I don't care, I'm just gonna DPS him. I find it interesting when the eye attacks him. I'll probably go for the headshots here. Yeah, we did it. It's not technically a boss fight, but since I, talk so highly about the boss fights in the game, if I would count this as a boss fight, it would be also the worst boss fight in the game. Just in general, not the best thing ever. So how do I combine these two? I'm not even kidding. Okay, we have these two, right? Maybe I have to bring it to the lady or something and she can actually do something with it. Yeah, really, really unfortunate. I'm going to call it turn of events here. Yeah, I mean, these guys are also notoriously high HP, and they always were, and they were okay because they were slow and not in big numbers usually. But the other guys are fast, nimble, and have a lot of HP, which is kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion, of the enemy design. Really? That's surprising. Great, where did my tornado land? It went completely on the opposite direction. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking... Yeah, he's gonna fucking do this. Okay, I get it. You can jump, right? That's great. That's amazing. I just did a boss fight, so I would actually like it if you weren't there. There's drain and detonate, which is fantastic. Just overall really great. I mean, what would you do without ammo boxes? Then again, what are you gonna do with your scrap if you're not gonna buy ammo boxes? So can't complain about that one too much. Nice. The ledging animation is really amazing. As somebody who climbs in real life, I would attest to you that it's not very difficult to get up from that position. So you can do it while aiming. I don't even know why I usually stop aiming while doing it. It's just a habit I have, I guess. Yeah, we only have one heal, and I'm gonna leave it for the dog so he can res us. I think like, the fact that you fucking hit me. Here, we got him. Are you kidding me? I thought it was gonna be the NPC and we can stick in the thingy maybe. Oh my god. Wait, so what, did we get a new mutator? I wanted to interact with it. I was like, hey, that's maybe the altar we can fuse the sky thing or something like that. I don't know how to fuse it actually. I really don't know. We've got a new mutator, maybe it's cool. I know it's for melee weapons. Who cares? No, it's okay. Guts. Increases melee critical chance by 5% when gray health is present. You know, that was kind of nice on lower difficulties, but like I said, a lot of builds fall apart on Apocalypse. I mean, the reason why I want to go back down now is not because I enjoy fighting all these guys again. I don't even know why I'm fighting these. I don't need to fight those guys here. No, but the reason is because I think we might actually still have to do something down there where she was, and maybe plug in the Scythe or something. I don't know. I mean, what does the dog even have? Why is there the attribute on him? Best friend. Oh. But that's not bad, actually. We should be able to drop down here without dying, but I kind of get the feeling that the game doesn't want us to, so... I mean, why is there another one of those? Starting to get really annoyed with these enemies, man. Okay, we can get down here, hopefully without taking fall damage, because it's really not that high. And now there should be maybe something here? No? What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do with the Scythe? Because... yeah, so I don't know what it actually is. It could be a melee weapon. If you could only join it with its missing blade, you'd have a new weapon on your hands. If only you could join it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but... yeah, I'm really curious to see, actually... how do we join it? And are we gonna lose it if we leave the adventure mode because it is a quest item? Only you could join it. Only you could join it. Yeah, I really don't want to fight anything anymore. I'm just running through it, but... there must be some sort of fort, and it could not even be inside of here, so... it might be something we might get later on. And it could be a good melee weapon too, because it doesn't seem to use a lot of space. From a visual perspective, so... yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything that looked like a forge in here, but I didn't actually look for it, so I might have missed it. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get out of here. I think if there is something to craft in here... I didn't see it. I don't know if we were ever gonna find it. I thought she was the key to it, to be honest. But turns out she wasn't. We're just gonna get... I think we might actually die for this. Yeah. No, we're not. You know what? Fuck you. Get down here. Just doing it because... Really? That was bullshit. I'm pretty sure fall damage is based on airtime and not on distance traveled, because we shouldn't have taken any damage there. I think he's dead. He's dead. Let's go. Does it have in it? How exactly does it work? Yeah, it has 50% speed bonus, so yeah, it's just really good, I think, for this difficulty. Yeah, I mean, we can leave, right? I didn't see a forge, so I don't think it is inside. I mean, maybe you just have to show it to somebody at Ward 13. Yeah, I'm so glad we're out of this area, like by far the worst area in the game. And, you know, it's nothing new for me, honestly, that DLC tend to be worse in Souls-like sometimes. Because it's like, it's more for the, you know, enthusiasts, and so the devs sometimes think it's cool to make harder and edgier enemies that are, you know, like a borderline bullshit.
Might I have some space, please? I'm busy. Busy, yes. Preoccupied. It means I am otherwise engrossed. Really? Must you? Oh, very well. You are infuriatingly persistent. What? Have you lost your way?
Or can you craft the fucking weapon for me?
You... Ah. You are not Dran. I've not heard of such a thing, and I'm something of a savant among the Fae. Nevertheless, allow me to gift you with the knowledge that you are currently heading in the direction of your imminent doom. You're welcome. You may repay my kindness at a later date. My name is Laywise, royal scribe to the one true king. Former
Genshin Impact
scribe, I
reference.
suppose. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You don't trust me with your name, is that it? Wise. Very wise. Names are precious things, especially when left at the mercy.
Yeah, you don't
of
want to
someone
dox yourself
else's
too much,
will.
right?
But for the record's sake, I simply must know what brings
None
you
of your
outside
business,
the one
freak.
true
What?
king's blood-soaked
Where did
throne.
that one come from?
Oh, be warned. The
I mean, he has
one
really
true
long
king does
fingers.
not tolerate
That's like, seriously, what the fuck's going on?
I suggest you stay far.
Oh, and Adam Ondra, by the way,
far
agrees
away from his
that short,
shroud.
thick fingers are great for bouldering. And I also have short, thick fingers, and I always thought that, right? It was like, from a physical perspective, a lot of area, so less pressure. And also a lot of, I mean, they do take up a bit of space for small holes or something like that, so they might have some situation where they're worse. But also a low leverage on them, so a lever on them.
Worth a try. Me craft something with my hands.
Yeah,
like,
they're big.
like the common rabble. I am a royal scribe, a master of words and wit, the stenographer, the very voice of the king. Ah, I see now. This is splendid. Yes, my clever disguise has fooled you thoroughly. As it happens, the Dran who once adorned these garments carried some supplies on his person, yes? I would happily give them to you. For a small, meager price. Make sure you look closely at this one.
Okay, the fingers are so big. I mean, the hands in general are huge. Attunement full self-inflicted bleeding status upon the wearer, causing 1.1 bleed damage per second. Increases critical chance by 10%. That's fucking terrible. Unless you have a synergy with it. I mean, maybe it actually doesn't. Maybe actually it isn't that. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe you can regenerate that easily. Reduces reticle sways, blah blah blah. And curse. So there might be something with curse coming ahead, up ahead. I'm just gonna buy it because it's cheap.
Do ask them quietly. The one true king rules these
My god, Asmongold isn't the game.
time immemorial, he has brought order to chaos.
Yeah, by the way, Palworld, I'm still thinking about playing it at some point, but
That is
the Xbox version, the Xbox Game Pass version is seemingly out of date and doesn't have crossplay with Steam, so it kind of fucking sucks.
You ask. Some say it was the imposter king, Phelan. Others say
You can tell I'm
the
not very
king's
interested in the story.
own. Less indefinite is that a dark magic was called upon to perform the deed. The king's death caused a schism in this world.
Yeah,
Ours
and
has become conjoined
you know, I
with
have to say
another.
one thing about Palworld, which is, I mean, why am I talking about it, right? Because it broke the single player
The one true king has returned from
yes,
death.
yes.
Or perhaps he was never truly dead.
Yeah, so basically the thing is, it broke. I think besides PUBG is the second highest concurrent player count on Steam ever for a paid game. This is PUBG is free to play now. You could also argue it's currently the highest current game. I think PUBG was over 3 million. Palworld is 1.2 million. That's bigger than Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring, Hogwarts Legacy, Cyberpunk, everything's smaller than that game. And that's really interesting. The reason why I want to shade a bit of negative light on it is based on my research on the prior games of the developer. The developer basically made the same idea, and I also see it now, right? The game also has a lot of Breath of the Wild in it when it comes to sound design, a lot of Genshin Impact. And the devs basically made the same type of game with Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Genshin Impact mixed art style, but without Pokemon. They made that in 2020 as early access title, and to this date, it's still in early access. And I really hate developers making a new game before finishing their old game. I'm really not a big fan, right? They dropped basically the old game, so that's the one thing I would say negatively. I mean, obviously the success speaks from a business perspective. They did a very good decision for themselves. But as a consumer, I'm kind of concerned about that. I mean, they're not going to drop Palworld, right? It's way too successful. There's no way they're going to drop it. But it kind of, the mentality of the devs is kind of shitty, right? We're in early access with the game, and we're working on not completely new game. It's basically the same game with a few more different. I mean, it's a different game, but you know, they still opted for a new game instead of the old game, adding the pals to that. And I think it's a very scummy thing to do. So yeah, I kind of feel for the people who bought the game in 2000, the 2020 game. But then again, early access games are not, you know, it's never guaranteed. But it does shed a bit of negative light on the developers of the game. So I'm kind of bringing this up because a lot of people might not know, and I think you might actually reconsider your purchase decision based on that. Even though, you know, even though the people behind it might not be the most morally, you know, they're maybe not worth your money, the people behind it, but the game might be, so you can still play it. But still, I think it's a scummy thing to do, and so I'm just mentioning it right here.
Why, I know who killed the king. There are a great many things a royal scribe comes to know. Confidences, machinations, indiscretions, all of which I will take to my lonesome grave, mind you. But that cognizance has, regrettably, left me in a
He has
precarious
such big
position,
hands.
implicated me, so to speak. Now I cannot return. Me? But I don't know anything at all. Truly, wherever would you get that idea? I'm but a lonely, mindless Dran. I seldom left the king's side. As his loyal scrivener, I put his every
It might be an
distinction
outfit we can get for ourselves,
no
but
one
the hands are a bit
more
big, so I don't know.
loyal than I. Decrees, musings, secrets, all must be recorded for posterity's sake. Yes, well, I had little choice in the matter. Every member of his court is hand-selected. I was so very honored and humbled and deeply honored. And there's no refusing the one true king.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Serve I did, without question. Some Fae took to courtly duties.
Yeah, they just talk too much to these NPCs, man. I don't know, man. Just fucking give them 5 amazing lines instead of like a 50 also kind of okay lines, but
faithfully and diligently and without protest. The one true king.
yeah, it just doesn't fit well within the gameplay, right? The narration is completely put on top of the gameplay. It is not integrated well. Yeah, I find that really, really weak, to be honest. It's like a visual novel almost, right? It's just like well, not even visual novel, right? You just click, it's not even visually, it's just like, yeah, it's just like the more simple form of dialogue, basically, that is not completely linear, so...
Quite clever of me, really. While my disguise is incredibly thorough, it's merely a temporary measure. The Dran are so terribly dull-witted, they hardly notice my presence at all. But the same cannot be said for the king. Should I dally here too long, he will inevitably find me. Did you descry the boat far upon the horizon? Once this deluge ceases... The king has ever been harsh, given the nature of his charges. Many Fae have rebelled in the past, but now that one of us has actually bested him, he has changed. Paranoia has taken reign of his senses, and in the eyes of a mad king, all are presumed guilty. Perhaps he loved the Fae once, but no longer. If anyone asks, someone else told you. Tell no one that I'm here.
Can we kill him? Why can't we kill him? Okay, we have a new ring. It's the bleeding ring. I'm thinking about I mean, it is 10% crit, which is not amazing inherently, so yeah, I can't even fit it anywhere. I'm just curious how much damage it actually does. And that's the only thing I'm curious about. You might be curious, why would you ever use that? The reason why is because there are things that tell you if you're not at full HP, you get a bonus, right? So, I wonder if this is actually something that works together. It doesn't, right? No, it doesn't. So there must be something that has a bonus when you're not at full HP, things like that. So yeah, I hate the way you can actually sort these things. See, this for example would mean we could go for this one instead, and we would get I assume the amulet would be active during that time. That's just an assumption. So it is active, right? The annoying part is that our HP bar is flashing. But it is actually better. Yeah. It is actually better than the ring we went with. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if I think haste is just movement speed, by the way. I'm kind of curious to see if this is actually a thing or if we're just... Wait, can we even progress here? I thought we could. Yeah, having bleed on you. Wait, does it only work in combat?
Uh-oh. This ain't good.
I mean, it doesn't deal damage, so that's fine. Yeah, so it basically enables us to use things like the ring, and it also adds 10% crit. The thing is actually not bad, right? The only thing I really dislike is that it basically gives us... I'm not playing well because I'm just looking at my HP bar. What it basically also does is it... Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. It's just an annoying implementation visually. Yeah, I think that's the main issue I have with it, is how it is implemented. So we can't go there from here, so I'm kind of curious. How do we even get there? So... yeah, that's weird, right? We can't actually go there. So maybe we're gonna come back from another point, another way or something like that, because as it stands now, I think we can't get there. Unless, oh wait, we can drop down here. Maybe. Yeah, but now I'm kind of less hyped for the DLC because I saw how we would need to raise the bridges here. I don't go down there. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I mean, are we losing HP permanently? Yeah. I mean, maybe we're losing HP faster and then we're gaining. I actually can't tell. But it's a very safe way to stay full HP. And there's also something that gives you a bonus when you're afflicted by status effects, so... I mean, was it a ring? Yeah, that's so annoying. Just looking through this, and I know there's something that might actually be like when you're affected by a status effect, do blah 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 and stuff like that. But it's just... I mean, that's really good actually. But still, and we could also go for the crit damage, right? So instead of going for weak spot, because we now have this, we could also go for this instead. So just go for the crit build here. Like this, right? This is an entirely different build, by the way. I'm just finding out. I think we are losing HP. Maybe, maybe not. Did it just spawn out of nowhere? Wait, there's a cannon over here. Can you actually shoot something open with it? It's not a cannon, it's actually, it's actually a sewage outlet. Like a pipeline. I mean, there is a checkpoint on the other side, right? There must be a way to get there. But maybe I'm just being stupid here. Maybe the way is not as obvious as I think it is. We just drop down here or something. No, we can't. I think. Huh. I actually have no idea. We'd be able to jump over here, jump there, jump there. I don't know, it might just not be open either, so... yeah, maybe it's actually related to this thing here. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe I'm just overthinking it, it's just something that will come naturally later on. Yeah, I think this is actually the better build, to be honest. Now we can actually use this one constantly. And... we can also get 10% critical chance. And we can take the crit damage, and there are a lot of enemies without weak spots in this area, so it's probably gonna be better. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if it is better. We could do a DPS check, obviously. Just out of curiosity too, just how much more damage would we do on average with this? It does feel way better though, because we're critting like crazy here. Crazy guy. We don't have ammo. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see, man. If there is another thing that does something when we get a status effect. Yeah, how can I actually efficiently parse the items? I don't really know. Wait, this is just the sunk. Okay, so there is a bit of copy pasta here, which is fine, right? But yeah, is there another thing that tells you when you don't have blah 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 with the status effect? Just gonna Google it. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything. It's almost impossible to actually find.
Bleeding won't stop.
Yeah, the bleeding won't stop because it's not supposed to. Duh. Wait, we should definitely put a favorite on the things we're wearing currently so we can find them again. Yeah, I think it's really important to do this. Yeah, there's no way to actually do this efficiently. Maybe this ring actually is worse than... No, I don't. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I mean, disabling weak spots I think is in general a very bad idea. Because we also have the bonus from this one. But we would just use that, so that's not good. Against some enemies obviously it's better, but... We just did this before too. It's so annoying. Also with the mouse, it's kind of way more annoying than with the controller. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything. If you are afflicted by do XYZ. Wait, taking damage as one stack of bulwark. So yeah, you could actually do that too. And then you could do per stack of bulwark, you're gonna get more. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, right? You could go for this one and then actually do the bulwark does damage. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that, to be honest. Because every single time we do this, we get a stack of bulwark. We're gonna have 5 stacks. What does it even do? So the game doesn't, as far as I know, feature a tutorial about that. Extremely powerful buff, blah blah blah. %5 damage reduction. So it would be 25% less damage. And then we could also have 60% of that as bonus damage. Wait. That sounds really good. But we need 2 rings for it, right?
Bleeding won't stop.
Yeah, so we need 2 rings for it. So kinda not that great. Yeah, we don't have 2 rings, right? It's never gonna be better than these combined. Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Huh. Here, increases all damage dealt while gray health is present, which it always is at the moment. And it doesn't reduce... It doesn't reduce the fire range, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, do we even need the Heart of the Wolf? I mean, 10% movement speed is kind of nice, but we also have the trait with 15% more movement speed. I think it might actually not be necessary to have this one anymore. We could just go for while gray health is present, deal more damage. Wait, is that an elemental damage? Wait. No, so bleeding isn't elemental as far as I know. No, bleeding doesn't seem to work, unfortunately. Oh, where was the other ring? Oh, shit. Finding that one again is going to be a real pain in the ass. Oh my god, where was it? So annoying. Interesting. That could also be nice, right? We could have a lot of skills ready, but... Yeah, I think that should work at all times now. Yeah, why not? I mean, a little bit less movement speed. We already have a lot. It's like 10%, and I think the additional stamina is not going to be that huge. But then again, I have no idea, right? Yeah, so now we have a different build than before. We should be dealing more damage. But we're slightly weaker when it comes to movement speed. Then again, I think we had more than enough movement speed already. Because of the 15% from the other traits, so... I don't think it's that important. The additional stamina though could be important, so let's see about that. This 25 is pretty much, but we have 100, so it's like actually exactly 25% more stamina. I don't exactly. Very, very close. I really hate the way the damage though is ticking down the entire time. It's kind of annoying. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, so it actually was really good. Wait, what's going on? A weird shield going on. Yeah, is this better? No idea. For sure it's going to be more consistent than the weak spot stuff though. I still wonder why you can only... I mean, I know why, because it would be a bit OP to have more than 4, but... Wait, we can go in there right away, but I'm gonna explore since we don't know this area yet. It might be full of mysteries. I've expected us to roll through it, not go above it.
Get the outsider!
Yeah, the weak spots are still super strong, obviously, because you can crit on them too, so it's like... Disabling them, in my opinion, is only good against really a certain amount of enemies. Wait, what? Wollen wir vielleicht was Süßes bei Finn bestellen? Why are there no enemies? Wait, this is a new enemy type. Wait, no, it's not actually. I think there is a boss that features exactly this enemy. Why did... That's what I don't get. Our healing is not as good as it usually is. And I don't know why. Why do we heal less because of this build? It doesn't make any sense. Does the bleeding effect interrupt the heal? Because this should heal us fully, right? That should be a full heal. Why is it not a full heal? So there seems to be a bug with the interactions between the healing and the build we currently have going, so... Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't know why. Why it works that way. And that is relevant because we do need the additional HP, right? It's not like we're like... We have too much HP and we don't need it, so... Nope. Let's hope we're gonna get grabbed, so we got the additional enemy spawn. We could have gone there. I mean, this seems to be a dead end, by the way, so we're gonna go back for it. I wonder if they added a few more permutations to these areas for the new DLC. I mean, probably they did, right? This is, I think this is an entirely new mix-up of the burning area with different enemy types. So maybe I'm just remembering that. Okay, so we're going all the way back for the dead end. We should have explored right away. Maybe, no, wait, it isn't a dead end. It was a house, so... But maybe there's nothing inside, so...
Bleeding won't stop.
Yeah, not healing to full HP kind of feels really weird for no reason.
Wake up!
What? No idea what's going on. Hey, hello. Where can you turn in the rune, this of altering. I actually don't know, because I don't remember what the rune of altering is. I actually can't remember. Maybe I can look it up quickly. I actually don't even know if I've ever seen it. I actually don't know. No idea, unfortunately, sorry. Also can't find anything quickly online. Wait, where did we go? So this seems to be, wait, the only way out is to escape. Well, that's Sherlock Holmes. Is for the sword, right? All I found when searching for the rune of altering was a pistol. Was about a pistol. But I can show you what I have. So I don't think I have the weapon you would get from it anyway. These are the ones I currently have. I didn't buy every single weapon. But I don't even know where you get the runes, so it's my first time playing the DLC. I don't know if it's from the DLC or something else, but I'm still missing a lot of items too, so unfortunately I can't help with everything. And also it's been quite a while since I played the base game. Like I think maybe, I mean almost a year right by now, so my memory is also kind of a little bit fuzzy. Yeah, so this is, all of this here is kind of new for me. What is going on? Strange talisman. Okay, don't know what to do with this though. Yeah, unfortunately the wiki and some info sites on this game don't have have perfect information, as always. Like wikis are usually kind of incomplete and partially wrong. But yeah, a quick Google search didn't really find too much information on that item. Wait, so we actually looped back. Is this like a really, really cool, like almost puzzle area? Because here, this is where we talk to the guy, right? Since I'm a bit not concentrating on the game, since I'm thinking about the item, it might actually be a puzzle where you have to find the correct way. Okay, so he is like a dead end, right? And then we get put back at the entrance. It's a little bit like the one Doom, My House, I think Doom mod or something. That also has the same premise. So we don't want to touch this guy. He's just going to tell us to wake up again. I don't think there's any value in finding him. And also touching the red thing doesn't seem to be that valuable. Actually, I don't even know if we can do anything here, so... I don't know. What can we do here to actually... Oh, maybe you should just read what's here. I tasted death and it was bitter. My body starts to shake and jitter. The path ahead is taking shape. The only way out is to escape. The only way out is to escape. The only way out is to escape. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger too. A little bit like the one rendition of Kafka's The Castle, which also has a. There are versions where the text changes the font size during the book to emphasize, well, some contents of the books, which I'm not going to spoil because you might actually want to read it. I mean, I don't know if Kafka is like the most. Interesting book to read for most people, but I kind of enjoyed them.
Wake up.
Yeah, no, you're gonna tell me to wake up, but I don't know. Wait, the only... Can I just leave? Thought so. Since we have the talisman, I didn't look at it too much detail. Wait, it's gone? Wait, is the talisman actually just a necklace we have to put on? I don't think it's among these. Oh, no, I don't think so. Okay, so there are lights on the wall here. For example, here there's a light on, there's a light here, there's a clock over here without any... indicators. Okay, so this is the guy, right? He's gonna tell us to wake up again. We sneak by him. I don't know, so far this is very mysterious, and I'm pretty sure interacting with him is not relevant at all. So the candles are here, we can see outside, there is a chandelier here. Another clock that actually has... This is called fingers, the fingers of a clock. I don't remember. No, the hands of a clock, right? Clock hands. So, I don't know. It looks cool, but I really don't know if we just have to go in for as often as we can, because I didn't find any secrets yet. We might just have to hope to go somewhere else. Right, maybe it's just random and we get the good spawn at some point. But also there are no enemies inside, so wait, can we open any door at the start? Oh, we can. And this one's like... Wait, was that always here? Okay, so we can basically choose any door we want at the start, and as soon as we open one door, all the other ones get locked. So I'm just gonna pick the one with the light always. This one has 2 lights on, and this one has 1, so I'm gonna go here first.
Wake up!
Okay, one. I mean, it's the only thing I'm going for, right? It's the the light here. We're slowly losing HP, but it doesn't really matter too much since we're not fighting here. The lights don't change; they're always the same. But we can look inside of the rooms. I think the best thing we can actually do here is just go through every single door. I know we just did this one, so we're not going to do it again. We're going to do every single door here and just remember which one does what. Because I think we're going to need to just find things, right? So the first time around, this seems to be a good idea. Oh, we can go to the basement. But picking this up, I think, was a mistake. Right? Just gonna do it again, but I think picking it up instantly resets things. Now we have the strange talisman, as far as I can tell. But it's gonna disappear as soon as we're more. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're gonna go back there immediately just to see what happens if we go in. Okay, and this time around he's here, so this is not the way we need to go. So it's probably just remembering the order. Okay, yeah, that should not be a problem. So this time around we're gonna have to talk to him. He's gonna remove the amulet from us, so it's just trial and error basically. I mean, there might be a way that it isn't, but yeah, so now it's gone again. Okay, so yeah, it's just a matter of time basically. Just have to go in here, we're gonna get the talisman, and then we're gonna go... Yeah, here, talisman. Now that we have the talisman, I'm just gonna go for the first door this time. It might be the wrong door, but we don't know. Yep, unfortunately it's wrong, so I'm just gonna look around quickly for something. Okay, so it's just trial and error as far as I can tell. Maybe there is a hint. but I'm not entirely sure. Kind of not. I mean, a few enemies inside the house would have made this way more annoying, but also kind of more interesting. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for the first door this time on top. I mean, maybe the number of candles actually. Wait, this has 2 candles. I'm just making sure it's not just the number of candles. No, it can't be because this is 1 candle. This is 4. Doesn't make any sense. But now we know we need to go there and there. Okay, so what are we gonna get now? The bloody talisman. Wait. It might have a hint in the description. I should read it. Talisman found within a wayward dreamscape is clearly covered in blood. Is any of this real, or is it a figment of your sleep-addled imagination? There is no knowing, and it feels as though the unknowing is liable to drive you to the edge of madness. Just quickly gonna check something. No guy. Don't worry, I'm not checking a guy. Okay, just double check this quickly.
Still bleeding.
And for a while, didn't look at that. Okay, it's 13 o'clock, so we are also pretty close to the Cult of the Lamb stream section. Okay, this time around, I think it still is better to just try for the first one again. Here we open all the doors. Maybe there is no meaning because we got the talisman again, so... But it's not this one either, so I'm just... It might even use the doors 2 times. Oh wait, we have to talk to him quickly. I don't think we can actually open the other doors anymore, right? No, it's only 1 door. Yeah, so we have to reset this quickly. Okay. Wait, we have to start again at the bottom. I mean, if it's really just without any hints, right? If you can't really tell where you have to go, it would be really annoying, to be honest. So I really hope there is a deeper way to actually solve this than just trying it out, because doing trial and error here is kind of... Oh shit, I can't remember. Which door was it? I think this one. Oh wait, it was the first one upstairs, not the... Oh shit. Yeah, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. I wish I knew how to tell. I mean, the chandelier here is... Maybe it's where the lights are off? I never considered that. Maybe it's where the lights are off. So maybe, no, I don't think so. Since this was the right one. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go back up again. Okay, we have to go back up. Wait. So this time around, since we did the first door on the bottom, I think, right, we did this one. And I don't think they're gonna use them 2 times, so... It's not the first door, so maybe it is... Second one up here. Wait, you can see it. I'm dumb as fuck. You can actually see it. Oh my god. Okay, never mind, man. Yeah, you can actually see it, so there is no... There's no need to remember anything. Just logically speaking, it should be on the 2nd floor. On the left. Yeah, here, you can already see it. Okay, that's kind of kind of way easier than just trying it out and remembering it. I mean, is this even what we need to do? I actually don't know. We might just be looping endlessly, and I'm a fucking moron for trying it out again. Never mind. New amulet, death-soaked idol. Are we gonna have to fight somebody now? And what does it do? Increases all damage by 5% for each entity within 20 meters suffering from a unique negative status effect. Max 5 stacks. So very conditional and very probably inconsistent too. But we're just gonna get kicked out without any... Really? I mean, we got what we wanted, so I don't mind too much. I'm gonna have to take a quick toilet break though, so I'm just gonna stay here for a while. Wait, why don't we have full HP? That can only be a bug, right? No, never mind, because we actually didn't get it right. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay here for a moment, and I'm gonna be back in maybe 2 minutes or so. So see you soon.
Bleeding won't stop.
Okay, I'm back. I'm quickly gonna have to check something before we can continue.
bleeding won't stop. Still bleeding.
Okay, so I'm completely back. I can close the map. Okay, now I can. Okay, I'm back and we are gonna go where we didn't go before. So we have to go left over here. As far as I know. Yeah, I think we had to go here. So I think against these enemies actually a different build might be more interesting, but... Wait, so this was the house. So we had to go left here. And there was a gate, so we're completely wrong. Wait, did the map just go dark for a moment here? While I was using my abilities? I don't know. Maybe. But he's a big guy, eh? What is he doing? Nothing, I get. What the fuck is he doing? Wait, he can't get through here? Really? Wait, really? That would be funny. I guess you usually just would run against a wall or something like that, but... Yeah, but I think having these two active at all times is gonna be beneficial. And I don't think I missed the movement speed that much, so... Just curious how much better the DPS are now. Yeah, I still don't know about the crit part, by the way, because actually doing more crit damage, 30%. The question is, would you have done the would you have done the crit on top of the weak spot? So how exactly is the formula, right? So I think I'm gonna save this to a new preset and do a DPS comparison between the two. Just out of curiosity, which one actually does more damage. You know, this one really seems promising, right? So... But we do need to heal now. Yeah, the unfortunate thing seems to be that the heal doesn't work as it should anymore. So maybe there is a relic which will be better for this build, which is kind of unfortunate because I really like the other one, but... So do all of them not full heal? So this one heals over time. Oh, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. That's also kind of interesting, but it... Yeah, I just don't know. This one is kind of nice. 70 HP and this is like 50% over 5 seconds. I mean, let's just try this one out just to see. Will this one... Yeah, this one for sure will make us go to full HP. Yeah, so maybe this one's better now. I don't know, because the other one doesn't really work with the relic. It seems to be busted. Which is unfortunate because I think it is very good, so... Yeah, kind of a bummer. But we're gonna see about that in a moment. This even might make gray HP regeneration more important. We could actually level that, but let's see. I like just experimenting a little bit to find potentially different builds. I think the other one was really good, so it's not like... I think this one was going to be crazy or anything, but... Yeah, I think this tornado is going to be pretty nice. Yeah, what a nice tornado. We're gonna get do the the comparison for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. I mean, gray health regeneration might actually be kind of nice now, though. Instead of the elemental resistance. Yeah, I'm really thinking about removing the elemental resistance and adding it to gray health regeneration now. Because that's really good. you have a regenerating artifact. Do I want to take the elemental resistance stuff and put it into gray health regeneration? I don't know if we even have gray health regeneration at the moment.
Great. More bad news. That's it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. Maybe we are gonna do that. Let's go and put the snake skin stuff into the regeneration. No, we don't want that, right? Because we want to have gray health there all the time. So never mind what I just said. I'm trying to explore it entirely here, just to know what we know what's going on. These guys are probably way more relaxed to kill with why can't I sometimes wait? Maybe it's because I'm shooting. Maybe I can do it while shooting. Wait, he can't get up here, but we want to go down to him anyway, so... Okay, so now this is the first time we're gonna try the relic. Wait, it doesn't heal. Wait, why did it stop healing? What? Wait, am I stupid?
That was rough. Still bleeding.
Shouldn't it have... But that's completely bugged, right? There's no way this is the way it's intended to go. Wait, what does bleeding do? Wait. Does it actually reduce healing? Und ich habe was bestellt, Muffin. Ich konnte dich leider jetzt nicht fragen, bei dem Call warst, aber du hast gemeint, du brauchst nichts. Oh. Oh, bleeding reduces healing effectiveness by 50%. Oh, so this thing should better be fucking amazing because it actually makes our healing terrible. Wow, that's really, really bad. Actually, I didn't know that healing reduces, that bleeding reduces your healing too. It's not bugged, it's actually working as intended. And it might actually be really, really terrible. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, you really have to compare the DPS now, because this is a major downside, right? The other thing was like, oh, I don't know, you know, maybe it's trash, maybe it isn't. But it actually reducing healing by such a significant amount is kind of worrying, to be honest. So as soon as we have a checkpoint, we're gonna go back to the ward and do the DPS comparison. And seems as if we're gonna get that right here. Yeah, let's go back and just compare the DPS between the two. I'm gonna save this build to another slot. And just to differentiate it more easily, I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna take a build. Last gear state, interesting. I'm just gonna go for a loadout we actually, so it's very distinct. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, so comparison of the damage. This seems to do a lot of damage though. Yeah, let's see how the reload averages out after. Yeah, it's hard to tell how long this is gonna go for, right? The reload is gonna be there as an average too. So it's like 2,200. Yeah, so it can hold 2,200 weak spot damage. And on the body it is still still a little bit, right? 1,000 maybe. Yeah, it can still hold 1,000 DPS on the body. Okay, let's go for the other build as comparison. Okay. I mean, let's be real. It is worse. By quite a bit. So it's like 10% less damage overall. Yeah, so it does more damage. Hitting the weak spots for sure. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. And the damage to the body is gonna be... Well, that one's significantly lower as expected. Yeah, so I think the other build is better damage-wise. And also more consistent. But at the same time, the healing is way worse. So and we also have this one. Interesting. Yeah, right, we have this one too. I'm just trying to think about it right for a moment. Because the 10% actually aligned pretty well with this. Yeah, I'm kind of not 100% sold on this build yet. Yeah, it's not 100% sure I'm gonna stick to it with it. But it does not rely as heavily on weak spots. It has the crit bonus. We could also go for the weak spot bonus instead of the ring here. Yeah, we could do that too. And the ideal range reduction is kind of irrelevant because the hunter here gives... Wait, where can I even see the perks? Here. It gives us ideal range by 6 meters. Yeah, so I think this actually compensates for it pretty well. Can you actually see it here? I don't think so. Now the question is, why do we have an additional 15% reload speed? And where does that come from? Yeah, I thought we already min-maxed the weight, right? So I think at 25 it was too much. Yeah, 25 is medium, so I think this one is like optimal. Looks like shit, but we don't need to see it in game. I wish you could disable it for the character screen too, but then again, maybe that's, you know, more important from a gameplay perspective. Ooh, a labyrinth. Wait, this is just the lady that's gonna shoot from above again. There's slight stuttering in this cutscene, just frame pacing issues. I think we already did this one once, if it's the lady that's shooting from above. No, I don't think we did this one already. Very Resident Evil-esque here. But she has such primitive movement patterns. If there's not a gimmick about this gonna happen, it should be really easy to deal with. I mean, we do have 15% less speed. But I still wonder where does the 15% reload bonus come from? Okay, these guys could be a bit more annoying since they will do a lot of damage on this difficulty. They don't have any HP, so. So how do you open up these areas? So where does the reload speed come from? Is it actually speed in general that increases reload speed? That would be super dumb. Kannst du gehen? So, ich kann gerade überhaupt nicht. Ich weiß, man nutzt das. Wait, maybe the reload speed comes from the spec we have. These guys give a lot of ammo too. Yeah, they also do a lot of damage. I think the healing's not gonna be enough.
Looks like I'm full up.
The 50% healing reduction for sure is a bummer. She doesn't stop spinning. Know who she's playing in League of Legends. Oh my god, really? I didn't know she could drop down like that. Is it gonna affect the healing from the dark? No, it doesn't. So this is basically unaffected because it should heal a fuck ton anyway. Didn't expect her to drop down like that. I'm stupid? Wait, what? I'm legit dumb as fuck. I was like, I'm not gonna dodge that just to see if it one-shots me. And don't ask why I wanted to know that. I should just have killed her. I was like, that seems pretty relaxing. I don't know, I just wanted to know before killing her if she would have one-shot me. Yeah, that's kind of dumb to test actually so late in the fight. I legitimately don't know what I was thinking. So this time around my plan is basically just to torch them immediately. That was a terrible plan. I shouldn't have done that because they hit me and now I'm like super low on HP and there's no way to heal back. Well, getting hit by the... Yeah, getting hit is actually probably the only way to get health back here. Yeah, she does have a lot of HP. Not gonna lie about that. But I think all of my damage bonuses are... I think they are full H. They're all damage, right? I don't think there's any specific damage about that. So it should also increase my dog's damage. Can you actually attack? What the fuck is going on? Fucking buggy. Okay, so this time around the dog didn't fully heal us. Kinda curious. It's gonna drop on us again and kill us. There she is. Oh, she does kill her own minions too. The dog's kind of really bugged in this fight, unfortunately. What? Huh? What did I get hit by? Absolutely nothing. No, but seriously, I didn't get hit by anything. I think we're gonna take a little break too before playing Cult of the Lambs. I'm just safe. I don't really reach the time limit.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah, this is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I died. It's kinda not optimal. I must really say the healing reduction is kind of really not a deal breaker to me, but very close to being one. Wait, they can spawn here? Hi. I'm looking for her. Hi. But boy, does she have HP. Is it because she has thick skin? I don't know. I don't even know what vicious means. Maybe she's especially damage. She does more damage, maybe. Maybe she attacks quicker. Yeah, still don't know what killed us the last time. It might actually be her dropping from above, which would be super annoying. Yeah, maybe she does damage while dropping, I don't know. Yeah, I also don't think we're missing the additional endurance here. I think it hardly makes a difference, so... What? Okay, that's broken. There's something wrong there. The hitbox is completely off. Okay, so at least I know what killed me. Bullshit. No, seriously, it is actually broken, so... Yeah, that's kind of really dumb. The potion's still active? Wait, it isn't active. Oh no, really? Yeah, there must be a shockwave we can't see or something, so... Oh, she's dead, so who cares? Fuck her. Hex Wrath. Ooh, it's new. Yeah, we didn't fight her, actually. Yeah, forgot about it. A very Resident Evil-y fight from the location. Sure. Where's the exit? Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's... No, wait, what? There is... I don't know, actually. So why do I get the hit indicators? What, is it because I'm off screen? I actually
Got
don't
enough
know.
of that.
Yeah, but I don't want to go back, right? I want to go forward, so... Why... Really cool they have such a nice visual effect too when destroying them. Yeah, but... we have to shoot them. I really like the visual effect when destroying them, but I would really like to... know how to get out of here. I mean, that can't be right. How do I progress after this one? As far as I know, we've checked every single path here. And, I mean, it's not that complicated, right? It's just like a very small path. Did we need her to actually open up the gate? I mean, this entire area is basically optional, so we might have fucked up by not letting her open up the area. She might have been able to destroy it for us, but that's something that's kind of bullshit, if you ask me. Sunken Haunt. Do we need her to destroy it? Maybe. I don't know, I'm just gonna Google it. Sometimes it's just bullshit. Wait, so you can fast travel back and the wall will break anyway? Okay, let's try that out, maybe. So she has to break it during the fight, but maybe they added an alternative to it just by going back to ward and coming back. Curious to see if that's actually the issue right here. Oh wait, we can check her drop too. I hope it's a weapon, not a mod, but I don't know. She doesn't have any special weapons, so
All right, let's see what.
it might be a mod. Shoots a canister out that shatters an impact to reveal an expanding mist starting at 75 meters, growing to 15.5 seconds. The mist of 20 seconds. Receive 25% of stats effect damage are 5% more likely to be struck with a critical hit from any source. The mist debuff persists for 10 seconds of the target. Okay, so it's basically for status effects and also a little bit more crit rate. To be honest, sounds kinda not that great, and I don't know what it has to do with the witch, but because she didn't have any orb or anything emitted
The pestilence has
from her,
not
so
yet harmed this one. Good.
yeah, so I kind of want to get the crit one here, so yeah, it is really a lot of gambling here. Yeah, we're not getting it. I mean, what level is ours at the moment? I mean, it's +4. We could also have gone for the other one where we have the +3 zoning, which is kind of probably better. I mean, it's super random too, though, so... And is there a place you can dig here? I mean, you can interact with it, so I wouldn't expect the Explorer to be... I actually don't know what we need to do there. I mean, there are many secrets we haven't uncovered yet, which is fine, right? It doesn't... Not knowing everything, something I usually enjoy. Even though we might actually quit the game before knowing everything, because I think after the DLC we're going to move on to a different game. I mean, Call of Lamb, sure, but a different new game. Really hope the fucking OLED arrives soon, so I can go to all the games I want to play on an OLED instead of a IPS panel. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of a nice gimmick, but then again, you can also just... and her hitbox was so bullshit that I don't mind cheesing passageway here. Because I guess this is supposed to be a secret, right? But... well, it gave us a chest. Amazing. Amazingly not amazing. Okay, so it is actually... wait, it is actually the way forward? No way. That's stupid. Or maybe it's just a way back to the original place, and now we're gonna go from the other side where we couldn't go before. Which is actually the most likely thing to happen, if I'm honest. Yeah, actually exactly what happened here. So it's just the other side. I don't even know if we need to go here, so... but there also was another way we didn't go yet, so... I hope we're not gonna miss out on that, because we're going here and I'm gonna forget about it. Why does the map disappear from time to time?
Castle?
Yeah, it's not like the first time we're seeing it, so... okay, we actually saw it. I know we did see it from the coast, so I don't know where she's so... oh my god, it's a castle. But did we just turn off the fire by walking over it? That's cool. Seems to be a dead end, so we're just going there first. Hi. We're gonna die because actually to do so much damage. Wait, they are enemies now? Really? Interesting, because they weren't enemies before. They were just like... I mean, they could damage you, but they weren't like aggroed to you. It's cool. There's an anchor over here. You can go in there if you want to. Yep. Yeah, these dogs are pretty annoying. Digested hog lure. Okay, what does it do? Not show up on top, obviously. Wait, is it not an item? Wait, is it a... we don't... yeah, these are all like very, very interesting things I'm never gonna use probably. I mean, let's go in there, right? I like that you can slide, jump, or just climb down. I think there's a well here. I mean, I like the DLC so far. I just don't like the one enemy. Hello, he's there. Oh, can you come here?
Here they come.
Yeah, I just don't like the one enemy. And unfortunately, he seems to be part of this area too. Yeah, these guys are by far the most obnoxious ones, but now our build is a bit better against them, I guess, so... I guess they might not be as annoying, Copium. Wait, what? Did you see that bug? If I look into this direction, the map disappears? What? Yeah, that's a bug. Okay, so I thought I was good. I was like imagining things, but turns out I wasn't. Yeah, my plan is to fucking tornado the shit out of them. They're not gonna drop down with me. No way. Where are these bitches?
Okay, this is it.
I mean, putting it here should actually make so that all of them run into it. I don't know how it got hit by you again, bitch. Don't ask. I'll completely... I don't know, my brain just turned off. But seriously, I was like, wait, that key isn't doing anything. How about it just do nothing instead? Okay, this is like pure 8s. And I'm really not concentrated enough for this pure ace. So where do you... Oh, yeah, it must have been there all along. Yeah, I mean, I completely fucked up. That's my bad. I still don't like the enemies, right? The only thing about the DLC I don't like are these enemies. They're way too tanky. It's quite annoying to kill. I mean, they're just not too fun to fight, right? It's not that I necessarily think they're OP or anything. They're just not fun, right? And I wonder why they needed to do that. And they're also so cheesy, right? It's just like they really are trying to fuck you in the worst way possible. Why are you not pushing? Wait, that's everything? We died to this? Okay. All damage. All damage. Good. Good chance. All damage. Okay, that's really nice. We have a lot of all damage here. Why can't you crit them when you hit them from below? It kind of feels like something that should be a thing. I mean, I don't even know it could hit us. So another one of these areas is kind of, I'm not gonna lie, not the most hype I've ever been about an area. What the fuck, he's white? Wait, are both? No, they're different colors. One is white, one is black, for whatever reason. I mean, we have enough healing, so if we get hit by something really strong, not really an issue. Yeah, he's gonna come back with full HP. Hope I can kill him on chance. Alright. Just gonna die to him quickly, so... But you can tell how strong the healing is, even though we have 50% less heals. It still works so well. Interesting, this is just a small little bonus area. I get my ammunition, thank you. Ooh, abyssal hook. A hammer-like anchor that swings with an exceptionally irregular ferocity. Charged melee attacks when fathomless deep with increases melee stagger by 10%. I'm just gonna try it out for fun. Okay, it's actually huge, and it also... I mean, it seems fine, right? I'm not too much into melee in this game. It's always in my head, it's like, if I want to play a melee game, I'm just gonna play Elden Ring or Dark Souls. I mean, it's probably fine to play it like that, but it just doesn't feel like that, you know, interesting to me. It's just like, whatever. This one doesn't have a special attack. Wait, this one has a special attack and a mutator slot. I didn't read the effect actually, I just read it in my mind. Okay, so you can stun lock things more easily with this, I guess. Yeah, but I think trying melee as a, you know, in this game could also be fun. But I kind of don't feel it's like the strength of the game. It doesn't feel bad inherently, but it's just like, yeah, you have these cool guns, and now you're just gonna make a Dark Souls clone out of it, and a lot of enemies have ranged, and so it's kind of not designed around it. And It might have the opposite problem Dark Souls has. It doesn't feel like it's designed around range. I mean, at least these kind of spawn in waves. I like that they're mixing up the enemies though. I wish this enemy wouldn't exist. Yeah, I can appreciate what they're doing, but still, fuck this enemy type. Yo, so much ammo. The small guys actually drop so much more. That's the main problem with the bigger ones. They also only drop 1 pack max. And they take way more bullets, so inherently there is no way you can actually break even on them for the most part. I mean, we do a fuck ton of damage. That's really nice. We could even go for the weak spot damage instead of the 10% flat. And I'm thinking about doing it actually, right? Instead of having this one, just going for the 30% weak spot. So we're gonna get insane damage. But I think the idea here is more that we don't need to weak spot damage the entire time to actually do damage. Because a lot of annoying enemies are those that are immune weak spot damage. I wanna see if they're gonna take me. Nope. I actually really don't know how to fucking... I really don't fucking know how to weak spot. Hit this weak spot. Yeah, the Happy Hub is doing a subathon at the moment. And I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to do it. Actually, I think the French streamer I watched became almost top 3 or something in subs, even though he's not for French streamers. And he's not one of the biggest French streamers in the world. He's one of the biggest, but not one of the super large ones. And the way he did it is basically he had a schedule every day from, you know, I don't know, 8 to 22 o'clock, where he would stream if the subathon didn't end, but then he went to bed, right? Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, so that's something really cool, where you don't have to, you know, film yourself sleeping. I mean, in a way, it also is very different, but it was very, what I wanted to, my point I wanted to make is not basically if I like that type better or not. What I wanted to say is basically that it actually was very successful. So people don't seem to care too much about the format. Like seriously, can you fuck off? I mean, really, I like the mixing of enemies. That's what I said. I think what adds way more variety to your game is if you kind of add enemies together, which usually, you know, wouldn't be together. It makes, you know, every single enemy type you can mix basically adds a lot of variety. Hey, why did you not take any damage? Yeah, I think we can actually play this build. The healing is a bit worse, but I think that shouldn't matter too much. Okay, but that's great. We rang the bell. I like the sound design. Wait, they're fighting? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so he's fighting that angel. Wait, the angel dude didn't take any damage. He stopped staggering. Yeah, and I like that the amulet actually is the best on Apocalypse and other difficulties. It's a bit worse, so the Dragon Heart, I mean. So I really think it's really cool. It's balanced that way. But like I said, I'm gonna take a little break momentarily.
Still bleeding.
Before playing Cult of Lamb, so we don't exceed the time limit. I mean, is it a good idea to... Wait, did we actually not make the event happen by doing this? We might have actually... No, maybe we... Oh. But did we actually aggro everybody again by doing this? No way. Oh my god, really? Wow, this is gonna be special. Yeah, having 50% healing sometimes obviously is really bad. Like now, we really needed the better healing, but whatever.
Whoa. Glad that's over.
We must have opened the gate over here, right? Maybe. And what a cool area. If these enemies didn't exist, it would be so fun to fight here. That's okay, the dog's gonna save her ass, and then we can actually get back to full HP easily. So can we shoot and enable the eye at the same time? That's something I was always wondering. I was wondering about.
Looks like I'm full up.
I really like the level here. These enemies though are kind of bullshit. I guess we need to dodge them, right? Because usually when they're ranged enemies, you can just ignore them for the most part. But I wonder if we could get similar DPS results by having a different setup. So how much is actually the setup worth? Because if we think about it, the other setup did almost the same amount of damage. And we still had the swiftness ring on it, so it was an unfair comparison. We should have... Yeah, right, I think the comparison was stupid. We did. So I'm gonna go back and do it again, because I think the comparison actually might be flawed inherently. And I'm gonna go back... Nah, I shouldn't go back immediately, because there are gonna be so many enemies here. I think that's unfair to compare it that way. Yeah, I think it was a bad comparison. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it quickly to this one so we know. Oh, this is like honestly a very, very complex area. Can we jump the boats? Ooh, yes we can. Interesting. Yeah, really cool area. I mean the area, not the enemies. The enemies are fucking idiots. What? Oh, she's there. I kind of want to die to go back to the range and test it, because I know if I don't die, I'm just going to be like too lazy. Not too lazy. I'm just going to be like too lazy to do all this again. I'm not going to go back. But I don't want to forget, because I think it might actually be beneficial to run a different build here. I mean, it is a huge area, don't get me wrong, so it's really hard to know where you were already. I mean, not where, you know, where you have the red indicators for that, but where to go. There are a billion enemies here. What the fuck? Yeah, once I'm done reloading, I'm gonna play the game. Yeah, we still didn't try fucking the eye while firing. What? 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 Why was it interrupted multiple times here? Yeah, not being able to heal full is kind of bad, so let's just see how much damage we actually lose if we do a comparable build. Wait, really? Did he always have this death animation? And there's so many paths you can take, so many corners and hidden things. Kind of crazy. Okay, this is the checkpoint where we need to go. That's nice. But we still didn't explore this entirely, so... Wait, did we get in here? Wait. I'm kind of super confused. But we didn't explore this entirely, so I'm gonna go back. Since we killed everything here, it should be quite easy to explore. These eels look a little bit like they could be from Caught with Lamb. Yeah, but I think we're still gonna do the comparison in a moment. And then I'm gonna go take a break, and we're gonna play a little bit of Caught with Lamb.
Can't miss with this. There's lots of us, and little of you.
Wait, there's a ladder here.
The flag will never submit.
And can't aim further down. Okay. Not that I care too much. Wait, there is a secret over here. Okay, it doesn't open from this side, unfortunately. So I guess we're not gonna get to the secret. Where are we? I mean, there is an item hidden here. But I honestly don't know. We can access it from here. I think we have to go over there instead.
Can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I think the best way forward is to go to this checkpoint. Okay, yeah, so I think we did everything we could here. I mean, it does feel like there could be more. But let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do the damage test. And then we're gonna go... I mean, it's not poison. Yeah, and then we're gonna go take the break. Yeah. Okay, damage comparison between this build and the other one. Ah, it's not a bucket. It doesn't really matter. Didn't even know it was randomized. Yeah, so we said this build averages around 2,200. After a couple of reloads. Yeah, considering the reloads, this is roughly 2,200. I mean, it could even go up to 2,300 at times, but yeah, I would say on average 2,200, and the body was, I think, 1,000 DPS on average. Yeah, like roughly 1,000 DPS. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the first build here and make the comparison fair. I think we should change this one, even though I still don't know where the reload speed comes from. Wait, it must be from one of these things, right? Yeah, here, firearms gain 50 more movement speed after a kill as 5 seconds. So it must be urgency that procced something. I don't know how the firearms gain reload speed and movement. I mean, gain movement speed. I think you should get the reload speed and the movement speed. That's like nitpicking. Yeah, I think the fairest comparison is by actually adding this ring instead of the movement speed and stamina ring. Yeah, because this is actually the only fair way to compare it. By adding an additional damage item. And as we can see here, even though we don't have this weird bleed shit going on, like this is significantly better. Even though we don't have the additional crit. Yeah, that's kind of fucking stupid, to be honest, but whatever. I knew we were gonna find a better building in. Yeah, but it's worse on the body, so it does need a little bit more. Yeah, it is worse just on the body because of like the reduced damage, but it is better on the weak spot when you're hitting the weak spot. So. Yeah, it's like 10% weaker on the body. Yeah, roughly 10% weaker on the body. Now I'm thinking, could we do anything of the other thing? Could we do something the other things do without having the full HP bleeding stuff? But to be honest, the fact that we can actually do more weak spot damage with this now just makes it kind of more interesting to me. Maybe we actually are still dealing less damage. Wait. Maybe we're also worse here suddenly. Maybe we just got a high roll crit wise. Yeah, so it doesn't quite compete actually. Yeah, it doesn't quite compete with the other build. I'm just curious, do we have anything that could... I mean, this is terrible. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think actually it's worth losing 50% healing over this, because if we're lucky with this gun, we might even out DPS the other one temporarily, so... Yeah, it's pretty even, right? It's not amazingly... It's not as consistent, for sure, so... In general, I think we might be losing like 10% damage this way. Not even, right? It is maybe 5% damage. And then we also have the double damage from this, so we're gonna yeah, we're gonna offset it anyway. So I think this is a good compromise. And I think I'm gonna save this to my primary build here. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in maybe half an hour or so. And we're gonna play a little bit of Cult with Lamb. Unfortunately not in one stream now, but in two. But I think that's gonna be fine. So I'll see you guys there for a bit of Cult with Lamb. Bye bye.